of the Palm Beach Post Cookie Contest. Come on in, I'll show you how to make my award-winning cookies. For the basic sugar cookie cutout recipe, you're going to need butter, sugar, baking powder, an egg, vanilla extract, and some flour. For the decorations on the top of the cookies, you're going to need some silk or plastic poinsettia stems or holly stems, white bark coating, sprinkles in any color you want, chocolate coloring if you want to do the colored chocolate, some luster dust to put shine on the leaves, and a tube of yellow frosting. Here's how you make the sugar cookie dough. Cream the butter and the sugar together, first at low speed and then at a higher speed until it gets creamy and light. And now you're going to put in your egg, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Mix that together. Now we're going to put in a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and all of the flour. And we're going to mix that together until it gets kind of a coarse texture, which you'll see. This is kind of what it's going to look like when it's ready. We're going to divide this into 4 parts and wrap each part in saran wrap and put it in the refrigerator for at least an hour. After an hour in the refrigerator, take out the dough. It will be a little stiff and crumbly to begin with. I use wax paper as the base. Just lightly flour it. Put your dough on. Lightly flour the top of the dough. Take another piece of wax paper and roll it out. About 1/4 inch thick. For this particular recipe, it's best to use large cookie cutters. Take up the cookies, put them on an ungreased cookie sheet. You're just going to keep doing this until you've used up all your dough. We're going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. We're going to start making the decorations on top of the cookies. The white bark comes in little chunks like that, and if you read the directions, it'll let you know how to melt it down. Going to get your coloring. Start with a little bit at a time, because you can always add more. Mix it up real good. And then green for the leaves. We're going to take our petals and leaves that we've cut off, and you're going to take a little crafter's brush, paint the backs of the petals, do a couple leaves. We're going to put these in the refrigerator to harden, and at usually about 10 or 15 minutes they'll be ready. We've left these in the refrigerator long enough to fully set and get hard, and we're going to peel off the silk or the plastic leaves and petals. What we're going to do now to add a little sparkle to them is we're going to put edible luster dust and brush some on. Now we're going to make a glaze for the cookies. I used a powdered sugar glaze. Put a little bit of milk, a little bit of vanilla extract. Mix that all together. Here's some cookies that have already been made and they've completely cooled down. Spread a little glaze on it. And once they're done, I use just sparkly sprinkles. Okay, it's time to put our cookies together now and get the final product. And you want to do it when your glaze is still soft and pliable, because that's what's going to help the leaves and petals to stick to the cookie. And for the centers, there's several options. You can use your chocolate that you've colored yellow, or you can buy an icing writer. Squeeze little dots of yellow. Now what I like to do after I do the dots is to put a little teeny tiny red tip. I use my leftover red chocolate and a toothpick, and I just touch the top of the yellow. That makes it absolutely perfect.